Question number 21. The vertices of the triangle shown in the grid are A prime 3 negative 3, B prime 1 negative 1, and C prime 3 negative 1. Triangle A prime B prime C prime is the image of triangle ABC and the transformation whose matrix is 0 1 1 negative 2. So there is the triangle A prime B prime C prime. It is there. So let's go to the first part of the question, part A. Find the coordinates of triangle ABC. Find the coordinates of triangle ABC. Now when you look at the question, you're given, let me write it here. So you have, this is a triangle ABC, and that one is mapped onto triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. And we're given that the matrix that transformed that is this matrix that is here. Now we need to get, we're given the coordinates of the image. So this is the object, that is the object, and this one is the image. So we're not given the coordinates of the object, but you're given the coordinates of the image. Now what do you do in such a case? The matrix of transformation that will map the image back to the object, because that is what you're supposed to do in this question. So we are required to get the object, the coordinates of the object, and you're not given the coordinates of the object. We only have the matrix of transformation and the coordinates of the image. So in such a case, what you're going to do, once we get the inverse of this transformation matrix that maps triangle ABC into A prime, triangle A prime, B prime, C prime, that is what is going to give us the matrix that will map the image back to the object. The image in this case is triangle A prime, B prime, C prime, then the object is ABC. So we need to get the inverse. How do we get the inverse of this matrix that is here? Just a quick recap on how we get the inverse of any matrix of 2 by 2. So let's say, for instance, you're given matrix A, B, C, D, and you're required to get the inverse of that matrix. So to get the inverse, this is what you do. You get 1 divided by the determinant, and then this is how we interchange these values. So D minus B is D minus B, then minus C, A. So look at what is happening to the elements in this diagonal here. The elements are interchanged, and then I want you to look at what is happening here. We've done this. This one is just a recap of what we had done earlier. So look at the elements. So the elements in this diagonal, the one I've marked in red, you can see they are interchanged, whereas the elements in this other diagonal, this one, you can see what has happened. The sign changes. So this is what you're supposed to do. So given this matrix that is here, this is what you're supposed to do to get the 0 1 1 negative 2, 0 1 1 negative 2. You write it down here. So 0 1 1 negative 2. So 0 1 1 negative 2. So to get the inverse of this matrix, first of all, we're going to get the determinant of that matrix, and the determinant we get it by 0 times negative 2. That is the product of this diagonal that is here, and that is what you do. Then subtract the product of the other diagonal there, which is 1 multiplied by 1, and this one will give 0 subtract 1, so the inverse is negative 1. So to get the inverse, we shall get 1 divided by the determinant, which is a negative 1. Then what we've done earlier on how we interchange these values. So when you interchange this one, you get negative 2, negative 1, -1, 0. So that is what you do. And this one you get 2, 1, 1 and 0. So this is the inverse of that matrix that maps triangle ABC to triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. And so when I take this matrix of transformation, which is a 2, 1, 1 and 0, and I multiply this one with A prime, B prime, C prime, like that, I'll be able to get A, B, C. So A is 3, -3, B is 1, -1, so 1, -1, and C is 3, -1. So now when I pre-multiply the coordinates of A prime, B prime, C prime with this inverse of the matrix of transformation that we've got here, I'll be able to get the coordinates of ABC. So of course we've done these multiplication of matrices. I will not go back to this one, save time, already have done these. So this is what you get when you multiply these. So this one will be 6, so this will be 3, this will be 6 minus 3, so this one will be 3, and then this one will be 2 minus 1, this will be 1, and then this one will be 6 minus 1, this will be 5, then the second row, this will be 3, this one will be 1, and this one will be 3. So therefore the coordinates of triangle ABC will be A is 3, 3, then B will be 1, 1, and C would be 5, 3. So those are the coordinates of triangle ABC. Now let's go to the second part of the question. The second part of the question. Triangle A prime, A double prime, B double prime, C double prime is the image of triangle A prime, B prime, C prime under a transformation matrix -2, 0, 0, -1. Determine the coordinates of A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. You just need to take this matrix of transformation, which is -2, 0, 0, -1, just like that, and then we pre-multiply that with A prime, B prime, C prime, just like that, and this is what is going to give A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. As simple as that. So now since we have the coordinates of A prime, B prime, C prime, we already have these, and we just look at it. It was here. Where was it? Oh, 3, -3. Oh, it is there. So it was 3, -3, 3, -3, 1, -1, and 3, -1, like that. So let me multiply these. So I'll get I'll do this one very fast. So we did this in the previous part, multiplying matrices. So this will be -6, -2, and -6. Then down here we have 0, this will be 3, then this one will be 1, and then this one will also be 1. I think that is okay. So determine the coordinates. These are not the coordinates, so the coordinates A double prime will be -6, 3, and then B double prime will be -2, 1, and C double prime will be -6, 1. Simple as that. So that is what you're supposed to do at that part, by simply having to pre-multiply and getting the solution. Now let me go to part C of the question. Part C of the question. On the same grid, draw triangles ABC and A double prime, B double prime. So let me write this one somewhere so that I can avoid copying. So the object, so this one is A double prime will be -6 3, then B double prime, this is -2 1, and C double prime is -6 1, and then I require ABC is 3 3. You get ABC. So for ABC we got 3 3 1 1 5 3, so it's okay. So now I can plot them. So let's begin with ABC. So ABC, I'll just write them here. So A is 3 3, then B is 1 1, we got this one, then C is 5 3. So let us plot these. So 3 3 3 3 will be here. This is how you get 3 3. Then we have just show these. So 3 3 will be there, it will be there. Then there is 1 1, so 1 1 will be here, 1 1 will be there. So let me just show this. So 1 1 will be here, and then we have 5 3 5 3 5 3 will be here, 5 3 will be here. Let me rub these. So 5 3 will be there. So these are, you have 5 3 will be there. So joining, so let me indicate these one using letters. So A is 3 3, so that is A. Then B is 1 1, then C is 5 3. C is there. So joining these using a straight line. And then from B you also have that one. Let me do this one properly. Supposed to be that point. Then from here we have that. So this is triangle ABC. Then the other one is A double prime. So A double prime is -6 3. I've written this one somewhere here. Then B double prime is -2 1. Then C double prime is -6 1. So let us plot these. So -6 3, -6 3 will be here. That is A double prime. So -6 3 would be there. Then we have B double prime -2 1, -2 1. So -2 1 will be there. So there's where -2 1 is. Then C double prime -6 1, -6 1. So there it will be there. -6 1 would be here. So joining these ones, join this one properly. So that is how I'm supposed to do it. So B -2, so this one is B double prime. Then we have C double prime is there. So that is how supposed to plot them or draw them on the grid that you provided. Let's go to the last part of the question. So we've done these, so that one is done. So let me go determine a single transformation or single matrix that maps ABC onto A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. Determine a single matrix that map. So we need to get that single matrix that would map ABC onto A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. Now you notice that we started with ABC. That one was mapped into A prime, B prime, C prime. Then the second one was mapped into the third image. So this is what we call successive transformation. Now we need to identify which matrix mapped ABC onto A prime, B prime, C prime. So that matrix, we can get it from the first part of the question. So the matrix was so 0 1 to 0 1 0 1 1 negative 2. So we can call that matrix M. The matrix that mapped a triangle ABC to A prime, B prime, C prime was 0 1 1 negative 2. Then the other one that mapped A prime, B prime, C prime to A double prime, B double prime, C double prime, we can call that N. And this one, I think we have it somewhere here. It is here. So negative 2 0, negative 2 0, 0 negative 1, negative 2 0, 0 negative 1. So negative 2 0 and 0 negative 1. Now you'd notice that this is what we call a successive transformation. How do we work out the successive transformation? This one is a transformation that is represented by M followed by N. That for a successive transformation represented by Mn, we do start with taking the matrix N, then we multiply it with M. So that is what we're going to do. So N is negative 2 0 0 negative 1, that is N. Then we multiply with M, which is 0 1 1 negative 2, like that. So this will give a single matrix of transformation that would map ABC to A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. Simple as that. So let us multiply these. So we've done this multiplication. So this one will be 0. So this will be 1. Then this will be negative 2. Then the second row here would be negative 1. And this one will be 2. Let me repeat this just to confirm. We have 0. This one is 0 0. So this one is 0. Just confirm this. This one is supposed to be 0. Then negative 2 0. And the second row, this is 0 negative 1 and 0 2. So that is okay. So the matrix of transformation that would map triangle ABC to triangle A double prime, B double prime, C double prime is therefore this matrix, and we have used the successive transformation matrix. This is another method that you can use to get the same, whereby just highlight it. This one is method B. So method B, you are supposed to let the matrix be A, B, C, D. So when you take A, B, C, and D, and you multiply it with this triangle, this one should give A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. So what you need to do is just to insert this is ABC, which is 3, 3, 1, 1, and 5, 3. Then you can insert the coordinates of these, which is -6, 3, -2, 1, and -6, 1. So this is another method. This is method 2, which I want you to try. Still get the same. You can use successive transformation, or you can use this one. So what you're going to do, you'll be forming simultaneous equations of which you're going to obtain the values of A, B, C, and D. So when you work out these, this one will still give you the solution. So that is how you're supposed to solve that question.